Welcome back, guys. It's been a few weeks since I've recorded or updated you guys on anything that has happened, but since the last video of our backyard, me, my friends, two of my best friends, my little brother, we met up on a or they came over on a Saturday. We removed all the rocks, we leveled it out, and so we did like 2-3 weekends of work. The first weekend we removed all the rocks. I'll show you guys the big pile that we have, and whatever else there was. We tilled it just to loosen it up, pull out some more rocks. And then the second week I bought a mini skid steer to kind of help level everything, since it is such a huge area that we were doing. After that, or we got a rough level. About 2 weeks later, because the week in between it rained, so it kind of compacted everything back down, which kind of sucks. But the week after that, I bought a whole bunch of dirt, roughly 10 cubic yards of dirt that I brought in so far. I think I'm to bring in a little bit more, which is kind of gonna suck, but you know, it is what it is. And we spread it out, we leveled it. I did order a tiller, so once that comes in, I'm gonna till the old soil and the new soil together to help with drainage and get things a lot more level. So that'll probably be next few days, that'll be done. But let me just show you guys the progress. And then today I'm gonna build the shed finally, so I can put it right here, or I'll show you guys where I'm putting it. That's where I'm going to store I bought a stand-up punching bag, a cycling stationary bike, and then I'll probably put some of the weights in there so it stays out of the weather conditions and stuff. So let me just show you guys everything so you guys can see kind of behind me already. I'll just show you guys this way. So there's no more rocks in here. Well, there's still rocks in here, but we got everything pretty much level. I bought a lawn roller and then the tiller, like I said, so we'll be using that. We've got everything level here. You can see, so it's fairly level. There still is some high spots, some low spots, because we haven't completely leveled it, but we got everything pretty consistent. It's just now getting that final level, and then putting the grass seed down. I'll be doing the Bermuda grass seed, see how it turns out. If I don't like it, I have, you know, the tiller and everything else. I could just go ahead and remove it and then restart, either with tall fescue or a hybrid Bermuda, just to see how it handles with the dogs. You know, Bermuda's a lot more, or from what I've read, is a lot more tolerable and drought resistant, especially with our dogs. So I'm gonna try that and then see how it goes, and then kind of figure it out from there. But there are some parts I may have to put tall fescue, just because it's in shade most of the day, which will be bad for Bermuda, because Bermuda needs full sun and not part shade. So I'll probably mix that in that spot. But yeah, it's kind of the update for the backyard so far, just to give you guys like everything that has happened. The first day I used my mom's truck. I asked her if I could use it. I was like, maybe I see how I can do it. I brought it. Let me just show you here. You see this huge rock pile right there in the middle. That was in my way. So when I brought the truck in, I backed it up first, and then I couldn't get any further because of, you know, the turn radius and everything when you're reversing and going through the gate. I didn't have that much room, so I had to do so I had to stop right there. I did like 2-3 loads, put it in the wheelbarrow, dumped it over here. I'm like, man, this is taking forever. So me and my mom figured it would probably be easier just to go ahead and bring it in forward and then just turn it around on the dirt. So I did that first load. I made a huge pile over there. I think I have a picture of it, and I'll put it up on the screen if I have that picture. So I unloaded it. It took me about an hour and a half. It was on a Friday, and the place is only 10-15 minutes away. probably less than that, less than 10 minutes. But since it was a Friday, there was a whole bunch of traffic, so it took me like 20 minutes to get there and another 15 to get back. And then to unload it was like an hour, hour and a half, and I felt bad for my mom being there for so long. So the next day, what I decided to do was just rent a U-Haul trailer, load it up. So that actually made it a little bit harder because getting the trailer in here and getting out was a lot harder. But I was able to do that. I did the first load by myself. The trailer was a lot lower, so it was a lot easier for me to go ahead and take everything. Get ready. And this is why I'm trying to get grass, because she loves doing that. When she goes inside, all that dirt and dust that's on her now, this is going to get all over the place. So I did the first load by myself, and then unloaded. It was a lot lower, like I said, so it was easy for me to do it. Still took me about an hour to do. The second load, my brother had just got here, so he had helped me unload, and it took about 30 minutes. We had to do 4 trips, I believe. And then I still need to do 1, maybe 2 more, because you can see like some right here. See, there's just different levels all around that I need to get. I just want to get a little bit higher. This back corner is higher than the front, so everything's, when it does get oversaturated, it's gonna roll forward. I did overwater a few times, and it kind of went towards the middle, so that was good. That's kind of what I want it to do. But I haven't tested the side of it out. So how it all drains just goes to the middle, but I want to go ahead and get everything a little bit more level and kind of get the grade correct. We'll just do that, till everything real quick, level it as best as possible, and then I'll probably do 1 quick roll, rake it so I can get the grass seed down, put the grass seed down, roll over all the grass seed, and I'll probably put peat moss down just to help retain some of the water. So it's supposed to rain in a few days, so that's gonna help out. But the constant watering that I'm have to do, it's been getting hot lately, so I want to put that peat moss to kind of help retain a lot of this water that I'll be putting down. I think that's about it so far with the backyard. Still trying to figure out the whole layout and everything. I know I was talking about putting a little patio area. That I don't think I'm gonna do for now, just because I don't know how it's gonna look. I don't know the flow of everything that I want. I found out. So right here, that is, I always thought it was like some concrete posts that they tried putting up. So there's one on this side, and there's one over there on that side. So I always thought those are just like, like they were trying to build like a little patio area like all across it. But the other day when my brother was here, he moved it, and this was under it. So both sides are like that. So I think they had lampposts back here, and there's a light switch in our room that we have no idea what it was to. And every time, when we first bought the house, we're like, what is this light switch to? We try it, but nothing would turn on, nothing would turn off. In the back, there are some wires leading out from the room, so I thought it was that's where the wires from because our room is an addition, so I thought that's where they had the electrical wire going through. But I think that is coming from that light switch out to here for those lampposts that they had. So I'm trying figuring out, that'll be cool to put some lampposts back here, because it doesn't get that, it's always dark back here, and with our dog it's hard to see. So yeah, that's one thing that we saw, or that we noticed that's pretty cool. And then with the patio and everything, it'll be good to have the electrical wire that I could kind of run it from there to wherever I have the pergola. I'm kind of thinking in this back corner, and do that. So, but again, the flow of everything and how it's all designed right now kind of sucks. So I just don't want to make anything too permanent, so I could just go ahead and get, you know, easiest thing right now is grass, and then put the pergola up just on some little 12 by 12 pavers, and then kind of figure out what I want to do from there. But I'm gonna go make that shed. Probably won't record because of the kids playing, and they were on a ladder looking over right now. So I'm just gonna go ahead and build that. I'll show you guys hopefully after what it looks like and everything, and then hopefully be able to put some of the stuff in there. I don't have the base, or I have the base, but I don't have the wood to go on top of the base. So I don't know if I'll be able to put anything in there currently. Maybe I'll go get that today and then kind of put that in there, but I'll figure that out, and then I'll show you guys the end result. So you guys all saw how Raylene was rolling in the dirt. Let me show you this. Come here, girl. Sit. Look at that. So this is why I want to get grass as soon as possible. I would have loved to have done the sod, but that's too much, and I'm not in a big hurry for it to be grassed all yet. So 2-3 weeks that it actually grows, they'll be inside with me or up in the front where there's already grass. And then after that, it'll be so much easier to keep them clean and actually be able to wash them, because we wash them. The next day we have them out here, they're dirty already, so it's kind of like, what's the point for us? So once we get that, once we get everything done, keep them clean and not so dusty anymore. I just finished the shed. It took me 4 or 5 hours yesterday, and then Kara got home and it got dark, so I had stopped, and then today I had to work, and then once I finished work, I finished the rest of it. Yesterday I pretty much did everything besides the inside, the little floor where the floor goes, and then a few just putting the little plugs on the screws. Everything's done. I just need to get wood for the floor. I probably won't do that till Friday. Tomorrow or the day after it's supposed to rain, so I just want to make sure there's no leaks anywhere. If there is, kind of seal that up, and then I don't want to put the floor in there and it get warped from the rain. And then I'll be putting I'm not sure how much I'm gonna put in there, but for sure I'm gonna put the standing punching bag, like I said, my stationary bike, and then I may put a few weights, my Bowflex weights in there, just so they don't stay out in the rain. I'm gonna see how that fits in there. I don't know how much the floor can actually handle. I don't know if it can handle all the weight that I have, because I believe it's like 300-400 pounds for the bench set that I have. It's Olympic weights, so I think it was like 300 or 400 pounds. So I don't know if that could handle it. And then I'm gonna see kind of how the setup is, but let me just show you real quick. It is a little windy, so I'm trying to block some of the wind noise. If you hear it, I'm sorry. It's a little shed, but really it's only gonna hold a few of my workout stuff. I'll show you the little workout area I have right here. Under this is the bench, and then right here is the weights that are covered. So this would be like this is where I normally work out, or when I did work out. That'll be a whole nother video, but I haven't worked out in months, yeah, probably months. But even then it wasn't too much to an extent. But this is it. Just this little space. Like I said, it's not going to hold a whole lot. I may put a few of the lawn tools that I have in there, maybe a few other things. Yeah, I'll be making a video on kind of my workouts setup, my goals. So I do want to start working out again. I've gained a lot of weight over the past year and a half, maybe longer. I've had a lot of setbacks, a lot of intestinal gut issues, or my gut health wasn't the best. Kind of this gets into how I was able to get the septorhinoplasty done, because it all kind of stemmed from things that I had started about a year ago, maybe a little bit longer than a year ago, that just with COVID it kept prolonging and prolonging. So that's a whole different story, but I'll tell you guys that in a separate video. If you guys want, go ahead and subscribe. If you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up. It'll help us out tremendously. If you didn't like it, just let us know why. You could give it a thumbs down. Just let us know what we can improve on. This is the only way we can improve, is for people to actually tell us what we can improve on and different things we can do. We are one big community, and we can all improve together, but without us really knowing what we're doing wrong. I know there's a few things that we've been doing wrong, or I know there's a lot of things that we've been doing wrong, and slowly trying to get that fixed. But with more practice, we'll get a lot better at this, and hopefully you guys will enjoy it a lot more. But thank you guys for watching. Really appreciate it. Hope you guys have a wonderful day. Stay amazing. Talk to y'all later. Toodles.